Alright, so what's for tea time? Alright, hey everybody, this is Roland, the internet chef. So yesterday I was at the local supermarket, okay, and one of my neighbors, we have this WhatsApp group chat, okay, and she was asking in the group like where can she buy Cempedak from. So since I was at the supermarket, I looked around and there was Cempedak at the supermarket. So for those of you who do not know what a Cempedak is, so this is basically a Cempedak. It's a local fruit here in Malaysia. And it's beautiful, it smells really good. It's similar to a jackfruit, a nangka, okay, but it actually tastes slightly different and it's sweeter in a way, and it's actually good to eat on its own or to make fritters, okay. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I thought, since I'm buying it for my neighbor as well anyway, so I just thought might as well just buy it for myself as well, and let's make some Cempedak fritters, okay? So I'm gonna do a Cempedak Goreng for tea time today. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna cut it later on. So at the moment, let's make the batter, okay? Cool. So these are the ingredients for the Cempedak Goreng batter, okay, for the fritters. So I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour, so we just put it in a bowl. I've got 2/3 of a cup of rice flour. Got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of sugar, just a pinch of salt, and just a pinch of turmeric. Okay, this is going to help with the color. Okay, and just give them a nice mix, and then I've got 250 ml of cold water, okay, so this is chilled water from the fridge. So we're just going to mix that in. I'm just going to add the water gradually, so based on the thickness that I want. So basically that's the consistency that I want, okay, a nice dripping flow. So just say when you stick your finger into it, it should just flow down like that. Okay, so that's the right texture and consistency, so it's basically going to coat the Cempedak. Awesome. So the batter is ready, okay, so I'm just going to chill it very quickly, and in the meantime while it's chilling, then I'm going to show you how to cut the Cempedak. Okay, so instead of the fridge, I'm going to put it in the freezer instead, so just to chill it even faster. Okay, so it's operation time. Okay, I'm putting gloves on, okay, that's because the Cempedak has got like a very sticky residue, okay, so just to keep my hands clean and protected, and because when you want to wash it off, it actually takes you a while. Okay, so I'm using gloves instead. Okay, now let's cut this baby. So I'm just going to cut around. I'm not going straight in, just say about 1 inch deep. Just going to make my way through it. Okay, and then I'm just going to open it up like that. Just basically stretch it out. Like so. Okay. There you go. So that's a fruit, okay? So that's a Cempedak. So it's got a big seed in the middle. So I'm just going to remove all this baby. So this is actually a very small Cempedak, okay? Cempedak size can grow like huge. So since I'm just cooking it for myself, so I just thought of buying a small fruit which is sufficient. So you can easily eat this as it is, and it's beautiful. Very sweet, and the texture as well is just like, not to say chewy, but it's got like a stringy effect, if you know what I mean. And the seeds, okay, if you fry it, you can actually eat the seeds itself, okay? It tastes pretty much like a chestnut, and I love that, okay? We used to eat this when we were kids a lot, okay? Alright, so now I'm gonna cook it. So I'm gonna cook some with the seeds in, and some I'm gonna remove the seeds and just cook it like flat, like so. And it's just nice, you can just eat it on its own. And while the batter is chilled, that's gonna give it even more crispiness effect with the rice flour and the cornstarch. It's gonna give a really nice crispy effect. So hot oil and cold batter, like how you make fish and chips, you know, it gives it like a real nice fritters. Okay, so let's do it. Let's just heat some oil up to deep fry. Okay, so the batter is out from the freezer, the fridge. It is nice and cold. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the hot oil and mix it into the batter. So this is just going to help with the frying, so it's not going to stick to the bottom. Right, that should be sufficient. Just take the cempedak, dip it into the batter. So once the oil is hot, cempedak's in the batter, you just have to take one by one and deep fry it. You want the crispy bits as well, extra, you can just drizzle from the tongue into the oil, like how you do for tempura, similarly. Spin them around. Once it's crispy, you take it out. Now it's ready to serve. Take all the crispy bits, sprinkle it around. Alright, so now it's the tasting time. So as you can see, I put all the crispy little bits on the top. Very nice. So I'm gonna try a piece of the Cempedak Goreng, Cempedak Fritters. Can you hear that crunch? Crunchy! This brings back memories a lot. My mom used to make it for us when we were kids, you know. Very good. And you can see the seeds inside. So like I said, not many people eat this, but you can actually eat it because it's pretty much like a chestnut, you know. So once you fry it, it's quite soft. And it tastes good. So you haven't tried the seeds of the cempedak, do try it. It goes perfectly well with a cup of tea. Very nice. So folks, hope you enjoyed my Cempedak Goreng, my Cempedak Fritters. Okay. So do give it a try, it's such a simple recipe. I've seen many recipes, some they use egg, some they don't, so I prefer the ones without egg because it stays crispier much longer as well. Alright, so if you had the teh tarik from the local mamak shop, it would be perfect. Bang, teh tarik satu! Alright guys, take care, bye bye.